Hey everybody, welcome to another Buddy Reviews. Today we're talking about another helmet cover. This one is a multicam black helmet cover, and it is from a company called TACTOPPRO. This is an Amazon special. Probably, honestly, if I had to guess, these were probably originally OEMs from like Emerson or somebody, and then TACTOPPRO just got their hands on them and rebranded them. But I could be wrong, I don't know. Don't sue me, bros. Be cool, man. Anyway, TACTOPPRO off Amazon. Why did we get this? Why are we reviewing this? Well, we needed a multicam helmet cover for my son's helmet for this upcoming game we're going to, Bullmarket. Perfect segue. In Beggs, Oklahoma, JTC Airsoft, Connecticut Impact's next event, Corporate Wars Bullmarket. If you use my code MUDDY, and this little picture is popping up, you see that pretty face? That's me. Use my code MUDDY, you'll get $10 off your ticket. Links in the description below. That's why we got this, though, because we are going to be on the faction that uses black gear. Can't remember the name of it. Wish it did. Maybe we'll flash up here on the screen some words, the name of that faction. But anyway, it's like the Black Widow faction or something. But they wear black uniforms, and I need a black helmet tops because our head needs to be the same color as our gear, as our uniforms, but not our kit. So we got this. My son liked it. We looked at a few different options that were out there. What we really wanted was some more Agilite covers, or repros even of the Agilites, because we really like those. We got them in Ranger Green, and we couldn't find any, so this was a close second. Take some design cues from the Agilite. As you can see, it has the same kind of long mohawk. Very similar, smaller side profile Velcros right there in multicam black. It's kind of cool. They do have multicam black color matched loop on here, so that's kind of nice to see. The rear has a nice big section for, what's it called? Can't think. Counterweights. And it does have some bungee that's woven throughout the sides here for you to kind of like ratchet stuff down. It would have been nice if that stayed kind of center-lined like the original, because, or the Agilite, for the simple fact that what am I going to be putting here on the sides? Really nothing. That would have been better for my strobes. What it's missing, in my opinion, what I don't like, is it is missing some basic tie downs down the sides of the cover. So you can't dummy cord stuff as easily. I'm sure you could kind of dummy cord to the elastic, but I don't know. But even then, it's just not going to be the best. This is a one-size-fits-all cover from them. It does have a shroud cut out here, so that is pretty great. Quality feels okay. It feels like 500D Cordura. It's got black mesh here. The elastic's not horrible. It's not the best either. The loop feels okay as far as adhesion goes. Not amazing. Kind of comes off pretty easily. Usually on higher quality loop, it actually takes a little effort to pull it off. Not as much there. So that's kind of a but it's not too bad looking. So now real question is, will it fit his helmet? He runs I believe it's a Maritime. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a Maritime Repro. It's black. He runs this Maritime Repro though. This is the Agilite cover that's on it right now, or the Repro Agilite cover. That's pretty cool. We did a review on it. Put a little card up so you can see it if you're curious. But this is a right around a medium large, small medium-ish. And this should theoretically fit. So what we'll do is we'll do the magic of time lapse. I'll put this on and you guys can see how it looks on his helmet. Oh, before I do that though, this is what I was talking about. So on the real Agilite and the Repros, you do have this the elastic cordage that runs down the center of the helmet. Helps keep strobes in place, not the sides like this. And you do have these nice tie downs. So what are you going to do? Now we go into hyperspace. Okay, so we're done putting the cover on. Well, what I can tell you is it fits pretty good. Got a little slop in it, but no more than the original Agilite one did. And I will say, just like the Agilite cover or fake Agilite cover, I don't like these shorter, smaller Velcro bits for adhering patches to. I like a large area that's going to have a solid adhesion. I just don't like how there's these corners that kind of flop around. But it's not too bad. Looks pretty decent. Now, I will say at the beginning of the review, I mentioned I was like, I think the the elastics actually work where they have them placed. It actually works as cord management for the fake 31 cable. So that's not too bad, and better than I expected it to be. And it kind of comes around the 31 box and it kind of holds it in place. So he's got that going for it. I wish there was a little more Velcro loop that went down this direction for this strobe here, but it's not too bad. Overall, looks pretty good. I think it's a decent cover. Something else I did notice while I was installing it is back here we have some hook on the little back strap right there, as well as loop. I like that because it helps you reattach your pads. I wish they'd done that on these front pieces as well, and they didn't. So that kind of like, could have been better. So I might have to add some more sticky Velcro in there. Some of you out there are probably wondering, well, why in the world are you doing so many helmet covers? Well, it's great because you can just run one helmet, multiple covers. You're not like SOL, so to speak. So he's got a black helmet. A black helmet would kind of suck with a lot of things. But if you throw a bunch of covers on it, well, not as bad. He wants to have green, like this Ranger green cover. He can. He's good to go. Multicam black, he's good to go. If he just wants to run black, he can. He can strip the cover off, just run the helmet completely. It's covered in loop. Multicam, freaking wolf gray, whatever he needs. This allows him to now go to multiple games and events where they have a specific color pattern or a specific colorway he needs to have on his head, and he can match it by just swapping covers out. Is it time consuming and a bit of pain in the ass? It can be. I mean, that's why I have like 5 helmets, because I'm lazy and I like to build my helmets out and leave them. But he is a young, poor teenager and can't afford 5 helmets, whereas I'm an old man and retired and I can. So if you are on a budget, you don't have a lot of money for this kind of stuff, or you just don't want 5 helmets because that's redundant and I am redundant, you will probably want covers, lots of covers. Are these going to be fantastic? Like I mentioned most of the time in my videos, under nods? Probably not. They're probably going to color shift. Just kind of what it is. It's a cheap cover. I think these were like $14 or less. But it looks the part and it looks cool. And that's kind of the whole point for BB Wars. Yes, I know some bigger events, you're going to run into nods, especially if they go into the nighttime. For those events, if you know you're going to one of those, absolutely ensure that you get a reputable helmet cover that is made from a major manufacturer, that is definitely NIR compliant. But if you're just going to go have fun for the weekend and you're not playing at night, these look great, they fit fine, and they're not going to break your bank. You can afford to get like 6 of them in all sorts of different colors. Anyway, I'm beating a dead horse. That's all I got, guys. If you were ever curious, if you ever got on Amazon and you saw the TACTOPPRO helmet cover and you're like, is it going to be okay? Well, yeah, I think so. Will this fit on my large? Probably not. It looks pretty well sized out to a medium. It could, but I wouldn't hold my breath. I've got his bungee trapped in there. I really wouldn't hold my breath. If you're running a large helmet, probably don't go with one of these and just get yourself one that's sized, that says on the sizing chart, large, extra large. That's a lot of large, a lot of larges. Get one that's rated appropriately for your size, and then go from there. Don't assume, because that will suck if you get it and it doesn't fit. If you run a medium helmet, though, you're pretty safe with both of these repro covers. Anyway, that's all I got, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you got something out of this review. As always, get out there, man. Play some Airsoft. Be a bunch of dorks. Build some cool helmets and kits. LARP smarter, not harder. I'll see you in the field. Peace.